Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel we are going to be doing a wear test on the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. This is a newer foundation out to the line, and interestingly enough, I had not heard a lot about it, but I had seen a few videos about it, and I had heard that it has amazing like results and staying power and feel on your skin and everything. So I'm going to tell you all the details about this, and then we're going to put it on and try it out throughout the day. The first few things that I want to mention to you guys is that this foundation does come in 30 different shades, which is a good decent shade range. It is $47 and is 1 ounce fluid, which makes sense. That is what I'd say 80 to 90% of foundations are. Comes in a glass bottle. It has a twist top. It locks it closed or locks it open, whichever way you need it. So let's talk about the details. It is a weightless foundation that synchronizes with skin and self-refreshes non-stop for up to a 24-hour just applied look and flawless finish. It is a medium coverage with a natural finish, and it is a liquid product, which the skin types it is for are normal, dry, combination, and oily. It has an SPF of 30, and the highlighted ingredients are active force technology, which protects the finish from the effects of sweat, oil, and facial movement. Its responsive sensory technology helps foundation adapt to the skin's condition, tone, and texture. And the smart correcting powder enhances the skin's surface texture and tone. It is free of sulfates, parabens, hydroquinone, and contains less than 1% of synthetic fragrances. What else you need to know per Sephora's site is this long-wearing fluid foundation, now with an improved formula, features active force technology from Japan that helps resist sweat, oil, and facial movements to maintain a just applied flawless finish that lasts for up to 24 hours. It also adapts to your skin tone and texture so you find the perfect match. And this product is an Allure Best of Beauty Award winner, which is really impressive. Now, some of the clinical results are, it is based on a 7-day U.S. consumer study of 100 women. 94% of women agreed the foundation felt comfortable on the skin. 81% of the women agreed the foundation reduced the appearance of pores. And 81% of the women agreed their skin looked fresh after 24 hours of wear. Those are all very impressive claims that this foundation is making. I am very excited to wear this throughout the day and try it. I will say, of what I read, I am very excited. So let's jump into putting this product on and see how it lasts through the day. Getting started with this, it is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Oil-Free Foundation in the color 310 Silk. So we are going to do, okay. You can tell I've never used it. You have to turn it. So this locks it. This turns it to open. It is a glass bottle. Okay, so 2 pumps is a tiny little amount. We're going to do 3 and we'll see where we go from there. This side of my face is going to be with the brush. This side of my face is going to be with the sponge. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with the brush side. Color is a decent match. Goes on nice. Wow. It actually spreads really nicely. I mean, I apologize in advance. My neck looks like a bullfrog. I'm doing Kybella, and it's a round of my Kybella. So I'm apologizing for that, but it is what it is, and we'll do a whole video about that later on. This feels amazing. Like, it feels so light. This is interesting. Never put a foundation on that feels like this. This is very interesting. It feels so light. However, those pumps did not get me far. Okay, but it's tiny little ones. So I'm going to do 2 more because there's already half of that still on there. Do this side with the sponge. So this side should be, wow, a little bit less coverage. I was worried about how this is going to go on because it felt so nice. This is really nice going on, guys. I'm really impressed with this. Color looks to be a good match. If you are new here, I always will do swatches against my top 3 foundations that I'm loving right now. And I always link everything that I am talking about and using in the video down below. So that is everything that's on here. This is pretty, guys. That is everything on here. My nose is always the area that I have to work with the sponge around to make sure that the creases on either side of my nose. Guys, this feels amazing. Go up into my hairline a little bit, onto my ears. Same thing on this side. Just make sure I get into the hairline, onto my ears. My earrings are so dirty right now. I have a bruise right here. I'm going to try and cover a little bit. This is impressive, guys. The finish is very pretty. The coverage is nice. I'm really impressed with this. All right, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then we'll come back and discuss it. So makeup is done. I can tell you guys, I really liked that Charlotte Tilbury, other than the color. I was really impressed with it, but this one is blowing me away. I can't even explain how lightweight, how amazing, and how pretty this foundation looks. I am so impressed with this, guys. Like, there are no words to explain this. So I am going to do swatch tests for you. I am also going to show it to you in daylight, non-direct. I will show it to you in sunlight, direct sunlight. I will do a flash test. So just stay tuned. So taking a look at these swatches, we have Lime Life in the color 02 Olive. Then we have my Estee Lauder 3C2 in Pebble, the YSL All Hours in BR40, and now the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing in 310 Silk. I'm going to say it's right in line with what I typically have. It has a slight, tiniest bit more of yellow to it. This is my perfect match. This one matches my skin tone the best and blends in the best. This is fairly close to this. It is the closest one of the ones we're looking at here. It is so far looking pretty good. We are taking a look at this in natural daylight. It is a little bit cloudy out, so it is a little bit darker than normal, but I mean, it is looking good. It looks very healthy. It looks like your skin has a lit from within look. I mean, I am really impressed with this so far. So I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day, and let's go do a flash test and see how that works. Okay guys, taking a look at this in natural sunlight or clouded sunlight. This is what it looks like outside. It is more direct than obviously what would be inside. I think it's looking good though so far. So I am going to hopefully get some direct sunlight later on today and we'll take a better look at it. I'll show you it in bright daylight. This is a different day. Sorry, I'm squinting, but this is what it looks like in direct sunlight. Giving it a try today and seeing what we think of it in direct sunlight. Guys, we are going to do a flash test out here. Let's take a look at it. No flashback. It looks actually exactly the same as it does in person. Photographs very pretty actually. So I'm going to go into a darker room. We'll take a look at a flash there. So we are now in a room that is a little bit darker. I am going to take a photo. And let's see how this one looks in the darkness. I don't see any flashback from it. I will say it gives a little bit of a highlighted look, just highlights through the brow bone. But overall, this is very pretty in even dark photographs. So I'm definitely enjoying this. We're gonna keep going and see how this does. Here's crossing our fingers. This one might make it into the top 3 and replace one of the others. At 5 hours right now. And guys, this is the most I've been impressed with a foundation in a long, long while. I'm not kidding. Like, it's crazy. It has not separated. It has not settled into fine lines. It has not oxidized. It just looks good. Like, I'm looking to see if it's broken down anywhere. I mean, slightly where I've had my glasses when I'm working, there's a little spot right there, but like, I mean, it is good. Like, this is impressive. I'm going to zoom in, give you guys a close look at it, and then, yeah, we'll check in again at 10 hours. This is crazy, guys. I'm very impressed. All right, so taking a closer look at it. I mean, with the exception of my chin being all swollen, guys, this is looking good. It's not breaking down. Looks very healthy. It looks like your skin. I mean, you can see some spots where my glasses were, like I mentioned, but it's holding up really, really, really well. Some of the key areas that I usually break down are in through this area here and on my forehead. And it is not breaking down in that area, guys. That is impressive at 5 hours that I do not even remotely see anything breaking down. Typically, I'd be like, it looks really good, but it's starting to break down a little bit right here. So far, so good. 10-hour check-in. We are here, and I look a little bit like an oil slick. I had such high hopes for this, guys. I mean, it didn't break down. It didn't settle into fine lines, but I look like an oil slick. It broke down a little bit where my glasses touched and a little bit where like I would rub my nose or my face. And I have 2 breakouts that have come through and are noticeable. The redness. I wanted to love this so much. Nope, it just isn't there. It isn't what it promised. It isn't what I thought it was going to be. So let me do a close-up real quick, show you this, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, up close and personal. Can you see the oil sitting on top of my skin? It is crazy, guys. See the 2 breakouts? It has broken through. Little bit right here and where my glasses sat. I mean, it stayed and it didn't settle into fine lines, but the oil thing. So I would say this is better suited for maybe a dry or normal skin type. So let's talk about this. I don't typically get oily right through here. I tend to get oily here, here, and a little bit here. I'm not oily through here. I'm like an oil slick through here. Same powders, same blush, same everything I always use. I'm like an oil slick in through the cheeks. Forehead, but it's weird, the foundation didn't break down. Just the oils came through, which is very strange, very interesting. It didn't oxidize on me. Sorry, my eyes are irritated. It didn't oxidize on me. It didn't change colors on me. It just, I mean, maybe if I powdered it continuously throughout the day, this wouldn't be the case, or maybe blotting. But I tell you, the like YSL All Hours, Estee Lauder Double Wear, the Charlotte Tilbury had that same radiant finish, but held up way better. I don't know, guys. I am not impressed with this. I had such high hopes when I put it on. So unfortunately, this one is a no-go for me. If you are a combination or oily skin type, keep that part in mind. If you are over 40 and you are normal or dry, this may be a great fit for you. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out for me. If you have tried this and you have some thoughts on how I put it on, how I could wear it, how I could make it work, because I won't be getting rid of it, just let me know down below in the comments. And if there are any foundations you would like to see a wear test on, I'd love to hear about that down below as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a great day. Bye.